Good afternoon and welcome to the Coach Tutor application presentation. My name is Clint Harris and I'm a Master Performance Coach and I've been in the tennis industry for a number of years. So, what would be my strengths as a tutor and why would I be an asset to the tutor workforce? Well, I think first and foremost, my experience and expertise in the tennis industry over a number of years. I was appointed national coach for Auckland, New Zealand many years ago, where I worked with elite athletes aged 11 to 18 at a national and international level. I then moved on to coach as a head pro at the Berliner Schlittschuh Club in Germany, where I worked with team tennis across all ages, juniors and seniors. I then became coach performance officer for Kent and set up a new infrastructure for county training, which dovetailed into the regional setup. I then founded the Bromley Tennis Academy, a business that I ran for some 8 years, which worked within the Bromley Tennis Centre, and we work with national and international players working on the program within the LTA framework. More recently, I've worked for Virtus Leisure Management. We're a bespoke operator delivering and operating indoor tennis centres. My main brief is to look after and monitor the program, work with the heads of department on court and off court, management, budgets, and working on recruitment. I have a passion to enrich the learner's experience. I love being on court with players and coaches. I really drive to realise their potential in athletes and also coaches alike. I understand the standards and professionalism that's required to run a successful indoor centre, particularly the monitoring of coaches and also the customer relations, etc. My delivery on and off court, I believe, is excellent, and I do believe in sound teamwork, being part of the team to deliver good performances. What would I feel I would need to improve in relation to my current tutoring and presentational skills? Firstly, to critique more effectively when communicating, to be more succinct in providing feedback, having clarity of feedback, to create a more interactive environment for people to feel open and honest, to challenge more often the individuals to get an understanding of their depth of knowledge, and to let the learner take more responsibility for their learning. What do I think are the most important ingredients when creating a positive learner-centered environment? Trust in one another is paramount. To be a supreme facilitator, to allow the teaching to become less of a teacher and to become more of a facilitator, to have a non-judgmental approach so people feel very open to speak what they feel, to recognise that individuals have differences and abilities, to encourage peer-to-peer interaction so as to gather greater knowledge. I think that's really important, that we all have different experiences, and if we can bring those experiences together, we can collectively gain more knowledge. What is my broader philosophy on coaching and tutoring? Broadly, I believe in enriching the life of learners, athletes, and people alike, creating positive environments in which individuals find and fulfill their own potential. Coaching and tutoring facilitate learning within a variety of teaching methodologies, from non-directive to directive. I personally work with Sir John Whitmore on the inner game, and I found that working with him, understanding how the non-directive approach works wonderfully well, was fascinating, and I tend to go towards non-directive coaching in my own coaching. I also believe in leading by example and being able to trust in handing over responsibility to the learner. So in summary, I've been an LTA tutor previously and thoroughly enjoyed the experience. I genuinely believe I have a wealth of knowledge in many areas that I would bring to the role. My delivery and presentational skills, I think, are excellent. The Bromley Tennis Centre is currently an LTA coach development centre, and having an additional tutor with my experience would, I feel, complement our team enormously. I would make a positive and constructive contribution to the tutor workforce going forwards. Thank you very much for your attention.